welcome to Mike Nierychlo online, sharing my love for people, beer, food, and all things made passionately. Alright, today's show. For those of you who received my newsletter recently, and for those of you who didn't, click above here. There's a subscribe button. I never know which side. It's so tough when I'm filming these to figure out which side of the screen the subscribe button is on. Anyway, it's above the video, on the same side as my favorite videos. Check that one out. Click the subscribe button. You can get my newsletter, which I send out every couple of weeks, just to update you what's going on, what's coming up, what we're doing, reminders of episodes you may have missed. Anyway, in my most recent newsletter, I mentioned I'm going to be doing more beer on the show. Still concentrating a lot on wine, but I want to do a little bit more beer. I've said this in the past, but I'm going to stick to it this time. I want to talk a little bit more about beer. Alright, one of my most recent episodes, my Thanksgiving episode, we were talking pumpkin. I was really hoping to do a pumpkin ale episode for you. Still going to try and squeeze one in between now and Christmas. But I figure we're going to go seasonal anyway in this episode. There's a bunch of winter ales, or winter beers, coming out right now. So I want to try out 3 different ones that you can kind of get readily available at your local liquor store. And yeah, see how they taste, see which one's the best, see which one suits my palate, and you can figure out which one suits your palate. So let's get right into it. The first one, Granville Island Brewing. This is our brewery. They're local to Vancouver here, Granville Island, obviously. For those of you who can make it down to Granville Island, beautiful stop. If you're in Vancouver, it's an iconic place to go. This is their Lions Winter Ale. I'm sure from Vancouver Island, pretty much anywhere in Vancouver, you can see the Lions. It's 2 twin peaks near Grouse Mountain. Beautiful view from here, especially in the winter. And I'm looking forward to the winter, doing some winter ale. The snowboard season is coming. Alright, so Granville Island Brewing, this is their winter ale. Let's get right into this one. Going stemless glass, going casual for beer. I need to get a wicked beer stein or mug for the show. I'm going to work on that for you. But you get your aromas and stuff in here, but a beer mug would be way cooler. Okay, on the nose of this one, right off the bat, you get kind of those nice, big, round, almost sweeter aromas. Yeah, I get a lot of kind of a butterscotch meets malty caramel with kind of like a orange picot sort of smell. Or orange peel, something along those lines. Interesting nose. Nice beer. I've got them at room temperature right now, which is dangerous with beer. At room temperature, they could be horrible, or they can be really nice, and then cold, they're even nicer. Cold tends to hide things. Little tip for you. This is a nice beer. I like it. It's a safe beer. Not too deep or complex, anything like that. Got very nice kind of malted caramel on the palate, slightly nutty, ever so slightly nutty, maybe like that peanut brittle sort of flavors. Kind of those nice seasonal winter spice-ish little things in there. Yeah, I'm going to go around that, kind of that, again, that you get a little bit of that orange, kind of bitter orange picot on the finish. It's not too sweet, which is nice. Sometimes seasonal ales can be too sweet. I like this beer. It's a safe beer. Let's put it that way. It's definitely safe. On my wine rating system, I'm going to call it good. It's a good beer. It's well made. It's above average. For those of you who don't know about my wine rating system, again, button straight above me. You can check out my wine rating system. You can read through how I rate wines and beers. So this one's good. It's a good all-around beer. It's safe. It's fun. Nice winter ale. $12 for a 6-pack of bottles of that. I think it's slightly cheaper for the cans. I prefer to glass. You don't get any weird flavors off glass. All right. The next one. Go for a little bit of rinse here. Tree Brewing out of Kelowna. Now Tree Brewing, I like a lot of their beers. Their Cutthroat Pale Ale, it's got a fish on the label, Cutthroat. It's a really, really tart, kind of hoppy pale ale, fun beer. Really good with food. This is their winter ale. What do I call it? This is their vertical winter ale. Winter ale with a vanilla finish. I really like their packaging. It's a really cool bottle. It just says Tree around the bottle. Cool little label at the top. Same price for this, $12 for a 6-pack. Let's see how this one compares to Granville Island. Okay. Similar nose. I'd say a rounder, softer, sweeter nose on this one. Yeah, this you get more of those ever so slightly. Yeah, it's caramelly. Caramel, some malted flavors. hints of vanilla, like they're talking about on there, but not a lot. Still some of those more subtle aromas on this one. This one's definitely more aromatic as far as beer can go. Subtle aromas on this one. This one's a bit more tart, a bit more hops involved on this one. Interesting vanilla finish. I kind of like that. Got a neat kind of vanilla bean finish. Actually not quite as much flavor in this one as Gravel Island Brewing. Gravel Island Brewing's safe, but it's got more flavor. This one kind of leaves me hanging through my palate. The finish is nice. Nice tart finish. Yeah, good hoppy finish. This would be good, like, I don't know, on a cold day, have with a roasted something. Again, a safe beer. Not as good as Gravel Island. Gravel Island's leading the pack so far. So where can I put that one on the wine rating system? I gotta go good minus. It's still a well-made beer, still a nice beer, not quite as good as Gravel Island, so let's go good minus. It's just hovering above decent, so we'll say it's good minus. All right, and the last one I've got. This one is, like I said, or did I say this? South of the border, Lost Coast Brewery and Cafe. I love their packaging. Check this out, very cartoony. This is their Winterbraum. Got snowboard season's coming up. 1 pint 6 fluid ounces. It's a rad label, super rad label. Down from south, Nierychlo, California. Even got the address on the bottle. Cool packaging. Get this one in your big bottle. You're looking at about, I think it was about $4.50 for this. $4.50 or $5 a bottle. All right. A little bit darker. This one. This you get a little bit more of those, yeah, those deep, rich, dark colors. Curious to try this one out. Okay, a little bit more richer aromas on here. Wow. Yeah, very, very malted, kind of malted. Coffees, tea aromas. This is the kind of beer off the nose that like after a long, hard day on the mountain in the snow or outside being cold, a work day, whatever. This would be nice. It'd be a sipper. A lot of that vanilla in there as well, kind of vanilla bean. Richer aromas, definitely richer aromas, very malted. Almost, yeah, chocolatey, like almost like nice soft round milk chocolatey aromas too. Neat nose on this one, I like the nose on here. Wow, very, 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 very creamy. Wow, that drink's really nice. That's a good beer. Very creamy, nice through the palate. Balanced bitterness. Yeah, balanced bitterness on the finish. Nice kind of malted milk chocolate flavors. Subtle hints of vanilla. Like, you know when you have really high quality vanilla extract? Have you ever tried it straight up? It's not sweet. It's vanilla-y, but it's not sweet. It's kind of tart. The finish of this reminds me of that. Tart vanilla flavors. Bitter tart vanilla flavors. Nice bitterness, so balanced bitterness. Enough that kind of makes your mouth water and makes you want more. I like that. I like that. It's a very roasty beer, very toasty. This would be nice around a fire. Good beer. I'm calling this one on my wine rating system. This is definitely a great beer. Yep, great beer. Decent value. You get, I mean, compared to wine, $5 for a bottle like that. Share it with some friends. Amazing packaging. I might even keep that label and put it somewhere. That's that. Some seasonal beer today for you. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you're enjoying this fall season. Everybody out there, I want to say wine depretentious, but today we got beer along for the ride. We'll see all of you on the next episode.